Creative Atmosphere.
Hello, everyone. This is Rita Rue of Creative Atmosphere, and I am here today with the morning drawing session 15. And I'm just going to jump right in and get started. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. I'm going to get the paper and lay it over the drawing so I don't smudge anything. So I'm going to the top of the drawing here. I was looking at a few tips earlier in the book that I use portraits in colored pencil. And a lot of times the author of the book uses, "Good morning, Jermaine Jackson. How are you? Good to see you." But yeah, like I was saying in the book, portraits in colored pencil, the artist lays in the color first, kind of heavy in layers. And then he goes in with the crafting knife like this and scratches what could be, well, what gives the appearance of hairs. So I'm going to try it. I'm not going to use too much pressure on it because I don't want to tear the paper up. But once I get the layers in and the hair like I want them, I might go in and use this crafting knife. It'll be my first time using something like this. Been doing pretty well, Jermaine. It's been a few days since my last stream, so I figured I'd make the time to do it this morning and get this drawing session in so I can hurry up and finish this piece here. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Try to get the color in rather quickly since it's a big block area, an area that I can just block in with this color. So you got to get yourself together so you can draw online. I'm looking forward to it, Jermaine. I really love drawing characters, and I love doing somewhat realistic. Well, I won't say somewhat realistic drawing, but I like drawing realistically too. I like both. So I switch back and forth. And a lot of times when people want me to draw something for them, they ask for it to be done realistically. Some people don't like characterism. And I don't know, I guess they figure the character artists that they've had do some things for them in the past were a bit cruel. So whenever someone asks, I just do what they uh, request without any gripes or anything like that. So I'm back and forth between realism or realistic drawing and characters. Yep, I just kind of take the work where it comes. If whatever they want me to do, if I can do it, I'll do my best, give it my best effort. It had been quite a while since I was drawing, realistically. And, once you quit and you stop doing it for a while, it's like you have to get accustomed to it all over again. But I actually enjoy it. This was the first. Um, I learned to draw realistically at a young age. Well, that was my goal. And characterism, I just started within the last 3 or 4 years or so. And I'm just going to do a little bit more on this side of his head right here with the pencil. A little bit more value. Did I ever take art classes? I took art classes at, it was like, what do you call it, adult continuing education. Um, but it was really like the class taught me how to paint instead of draw. So you kind of had to know the basics of drawing already. You were kind of stuck with um, what you knew because the instructor didn't explain the basics. She just told you how to mix paint and uh, gave assignments on what to paint, to get graded on. But I never really learned the basics of drawing in an official art class. It just familiarized me with different mediums like acrylics, and pretty much that's what it was. It was an acrylic painting class. But everything else that I've learned has been through YouTube videos, books, and just people that I ran into in life that also draw. They shared their knowledge with me, and some of it stuck. And what I could use, I've used. But yeah, I've been drawing since I was like 3 or 4 years old. That's when I first took interest in drawing, and that was because I saw a cousin that was drawing at my grandfather's dining room table, and I wanted to do the same thing. So I asked him for a piece of paper and a pencil, and he obliged me. And I've pretty much been drawing ever since, on and off. I'm not even sure if my cousin paints anymore. I'd have to ask him that, but he was really good. He won a trophy uh, for that project he did at my grandfather's dining room table. I'll never forget it. It was a picture of roses on the canvas. It had to be like a 20 by 30, so it was a big size piece. Okay, you say you were 5 when you started. You always loved cartoons and superheroes and kept trying to know, oh, okay. Yeah, he had so many talents, drawing and then playing the guitar. He's really good at the bass. And I know he's still doing that, so maybe, he chose music to really uh be his thing to do. I even tried playing the guitar because I saw him do it, but I didn't. That's something that I didn't stick with, was learning the guitar. I had cousins who liked drawing superheroes and cartoons. I tried, but I always kind of got something drew me to drawing faces, the eyes and the nose and things like that. That's kind of what got my attention. And it kind of tells because drawing the whole body, the figure of the body is a weakness. That's something I have to work on. But I could do it with practice, but it's just something that I don't know. I kind of shied away from. I like drawing faces. You say that's funny. You always wanted to play guitar because of Prince, but I couldn't do it. Just recently, I sold the acoustic guitar that I had because my fingers it gave my fingers too much, too stressful on my hands. So I sold it. And I guess that's something that's normal with playing the guitar, pain in your fingers. But I don't know. I Once I got that pain in my hands, I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. Put it on sale on Facebook, and it sold probably within, I'd say, a couple of weeks or so. Facebook Marketplace. All right, so that's all I'm going to do for the hair at this moment. Now I'm going to go back to the skin tone. Put this in right here so I don't smudge anything. And this is light umber I have here. So I started out with different tones for his skin and then looked at a book and saw what colors they were using for his complexion and changed my pencil selection. So hopefully I can make this work. Hope the video's playing okay. I see some uh, breaking up there, but it says the connection is excellent. So I'm going to keep it rolling. Use the cream color here on the side of his face. Changed my mind about the dark brown. That was a little bit too dark for me right now. I'm not going that um, heavy into the color right now. This is a light umber here. And I'm going to lift just a tad bit of that off. Thanks, Jermaine. I appreciate that. Appreciate the compliment. And I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to just stop in and take a peek. Look in. It's much appreciated and comment. And this is a color that I'm not sure what it is because I sharpened it on the wrong end. Okay. You say, yes, I had to stop by my friend. I'm currently working now on playing with dentures. All right. Do you make them, Jermaine? That's interesting. Wow. It's pretty cool. So now I'm going to take this color that I don't know the name of. I would share the name of the color with you. Okay. That sounds like that would be a nice, peaceful career to have. You kind of work by yourself, it seems. Well, you would think you work by yourself, but I'm not sure how that works. Okay. Trying to get your art biz on track. All right. I'm pretty sure it'll all fall into place. You're very talented. Whenever you are ready, I wish you much success at it. Oh, wow, Jermaine, that means a lot. Thank you so much. It says, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You are one of many artists that inspires me. Thank you. Thank you so much. You inspire me too, Jermaine, with your work. That's awesome. Yeah, I think the thinking about characters, I had done some characters on my own, and then I came across the Rouser World channel, and I learned a lot from the Rouser World channel. And with him doing the word of the day, that kind of sealed the deal for me as far as a subscription and viewership. I thought that was so unique and awesome for Rouser World to have that, about his channel, talking about God and also learning out art and at the same time. And I know it looks like I'm going over the same area over and over, but what I'm doing is just building up the color before I move on to another area. I'm going to take it over here some. And now going back in with this color here. Rouser World did the same for me too. I remember him when he first started. He got me going, and I will always love the word of the day too. Yeah, it's awesome. Yep, I still watch it for that for learning. I'm always there. I may not say any comments or anything like that, but I'm always uh, looking to hear the word of the day. So I'm getting the warning sign that my bit rate is poor. It says warning, but the video looks like it's still streaming. So I'm going to keep on going until I get cut off. If the video stops, if I have to end it, I want to thank you in advance for tuning in and checking out morning drawing session number 15. I've been on for about 30 minutes or so now, 29 minutes and counting. Let's see here. How is that looking? Going to keep it rolling because it looks like it's still doing its thing. But I'll be back with session 16 if I get cut off here. Okay, now I'm going to darken in the sunglasses just a tad bit more. If I can find the color I'm looking for, here we go. Okay, well, it's been 33 minutes, about 34 minutes since I've been streaming, and I usually try to keep the sessions at about 30 minutes at a time. Sometimes I go over, but I'm getting the sign that I'm having poor signals. So I'm going to end this session, and I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, this has been Rita Rue of Creative Atmosphere signing off. Bye for now.